Hello, Nerd Chatters. It is Tuesday, it's totally Tuesday, January the 17th. This is the board I made of all my Tour de Nerd fighting stuff. I'm pretty pleased with it, even though it only took me like a minute and a half to make. This is my response to Rebecca's challenge. I'm going to give you 21 facts about me, and I have no idea how long it'll take. So here we go. I'm gonna start with the geekiest one. My car. I have this car. It's almost TARDIS blue, but not quite. I named it Sexy after the Doctor naming his TARDIS. Not only did I do that, I did it 3 separate times, because I named it Sexy, forgot I had done that, and then decided to do it again. And finally my friends told me that I had just been naming and renaming this car for a very long while, so the name has finally stuck. I am an atheist. I used to be a more, militant, loudmouthed atheist, and I'm really not. As I've gotten older, I've started regressing towards being agnostic, because as I get older, I find it more and more ridiculous that I, as a random kid hanging out not knowing much of anything, could really claim to know anything about the ultimate nature of the universe. I'm also in my school's gospel choir, because it's really fun, and I love to sing with 300 other people in a gigantic auditorium. When I was 8 or 10 years old, I broke my left shoulder falling off a bike. That's pretty much the only scar I have, and it doesn't even look like a scar, it's just all weird and bumpy. I want to go to medical school. I'm studying to go to medical school right now, but I'm a little scared because it's getting kind of close. I'm in my senior year of college, so I might be in medical school really soon, and that thought is a little bit frightening to me. My motto for years and years and years, before I even wanted to go to medical school, my motto has been first do no harm, just because I think that's a really great sentiment for all human beings to try to focus on, because sometimes you don't always know what the right thing to do is, but I feel like do no harm is something that can sometimes be easier to sort of understand how to stick to. And so when I saw, well, no Tiffio spoilers, but something in Tiffios made me cry in relation to that. There's this cut on my nose that's really bothering me, and it's not, like, it's just there, it's like a texture, it's driving me up the wall for like a week. That's a really interesting fact. I have one sibling. I have a younger sister, 2 years younger than me. Because I know she will never watch this video, I can tell you that when we were really, really young, I used to have to hold her hand in the car wash because she would get scared. I own 2 sonic screwdrivers, 10 and 11s. I got 10s as a gift, and I bought 11s for myself as a gift to myself at the end of finals last semester. It is over there, but I don't feel like getting it, but I have it. I like to sing, as you may have guessed by the fact that I'm in gospel choir. I don't have a fantastic voice, but I'm also not awful. I'm an alto, and I have serious alto pride, because altos are the best, even though sometimes we have some problems with staying on the notes. We're still awesome. I feel like there's a war going on between dignity and fun. Like, you can't do fun things that might make you look stupid, because looking stupid and having fun the looking stupid is the worst, and it cancels out the having fun. And I personally think that that is complete crap. I am usually the first one to throw away dignity if there's something fun to do. This throwing away of dignity in order to have fun has caused tension in my friendships before, because I'm always the one who wants to run ahead and do the fun thing and not really care that people are watching, and my other friends tend to hang back and be more awkward. So Nerdfighteria has been nice in that regard. I've seemed to have noticed, just as a pattern in my life, I don't end friendships. Usually if once we have a sort of meaningful friendship, I'll be your friend forever. Like, I don't really have an expiration date on my friendships. Usually when I stop being friends with people, it comes from their end, for any number of reasons. That just seems to be the way that it happens. I'm really bad at ice skating, but I really, really love it. So I do it a lot, and I fall over a lot, but I have a great time. I actually skipped my senior year of high school because I had taken advanced English classes and I could. So I'm a year younger than all my friends at college, which is mostly great, except for the fact where I'm not going to be 21 until after I graduate. So small annoyances in the college world. One of my biggest fears is that people are keeping secrets from me, or that they're mad at me because I'm acting in a way that I wouldn't act if I knew something that they're not telling me. Basically, I'm very afraid of people not telling me things that I would like to know or that I need to know. I love British accents, but the most attractive accent in the world, according to me, is Scottish. I just find Scottish accents incredibly sexy. Here's one that's kind of secret. I kind of like chemistry. Like, I hate every chemistry course I've ever taken, but I kind of like chemistry itself. And it would be interesting if I didn't have to take chemistry courses. I'm addicted to hazelnut and blueberries, but not together. But oh my god, that would be amazing. I did not think of that until just now. And I should try. You may see this in these videos. This eye tends to drift sometimes. It'll just like kind of go this way. There's nothing wrong with it, like it works fine. It just is stupid at being an eye. I think our culture, by which I mean 21st century mainstream American culture as understood through Hollywood, puts a huge overemphasis on romantic love. Like, I think romantic love is definitely important, and it can definitely, change your life, and it can be the central thing of your life, and, on and on and on. It has its place. But I think that we sort of cast it as the only point to existence. Like, if you don't have this really specific idea of romantic love, you have failed as a human being. And I think that that is complete nonsense, and that while romantic love is great, it's not the only kind of love, and it's not the only measure of success that we have as human beings, and I don't think it should be taken as that. My last fact is I'm driving back to school tomorrow to Boston, which I actually find kind of funny, because when you next see me, I will have moved a couple of 100 miles north from where I am right now, but to you, I will not have moved at all, because I will be where I always was, which is in your computer. I hope that if you got to go to the tour, which is over there, you had fun, and if you didn't, you also had fun, and to people who are restarting school, good luck, and DFTBA.